As part of my Senator 500 side console fit out, I gave all bare aluminium surfaces of my boat a coat of Nyalic, which is a clear resin coating that seals the pores in the aluminium and provides protection. Basically, I guess, an advanced clear coat system. Products used in a number of industries, from mining, aeronautical and commercial vessels, and even on the space shuttle. So I wanted to share the process of application and show you the results.
Back from the Sydney Boat Show, we've got a full day of cleaning and Nyalic to apply to the boat. Great product. I've used it on my last 4 boats. The first 2 were factory, so they were the Surteases, acid washed and Nyalic applied. And our third one was the Stabbycraft 1450, which I did the entire hull. It was unpainted myself. And now the Senator 500 side console, I will be doing all of the bare exposed aluminium that hasn't been wrapped. So the products that we need for this job, pretty easy. We have a foam roller and use white foam roller. Yellow, the stain will actually leach out and you'll end up with a yellow finish. A tray, new sponge and a bucket to give it a clean beforehand. Some simple green is the best cleaner, just to get the dirt and oils out of the aluminium. We have some masking tape for the areas that we don't want. Some gloves. We have a respirator mask. It's probably not a proper painter's one, but it'll do me for the time being. Pile of old towels to give everything a bit of a dry, and some white rags. Helps to have a little bit of a work light as well, particularly in those hard to see areas. The reflection will show you where you've actually applied the product and where not. So, like most projects, preparation is key. It's also the really boring part, but it's really important that you do it correctly. We don't want to get all that surface contaminant and grease off of the aluminium before we give it a Nyalic. So here we go, good wash down.
So after I was done with the big hull cleanup, I did notice a few marks still. This product is brilliant, instant hull cleaner. It's made with an acid that's water neutralised and will take off any remaining stains. So then it was onto the Nyalic. It is a little bit of a tedious job. I started with the garage door closed. That was probably not a great idea, so after I started feeling a little bit dizzy, we cracked it to get a bit of ventilation. As I mentioned before, use a work light, and that way you can see where you've actually gone where you haven't. Obviously the stuff is clear, so it's not that easy if you haven't got decent light. On through the transom area, and finally the external of the transom.
All right, well that's job done. Took me a little bit longer than expected. Probably not a perfect job, dog hair or 2. Some spots I missed and maybe a couple of drip marks, but I did do some pretty thorough preparation and took my time doing it, and quite methodically. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a bit of a chore to do. It is, but I guess it's like anything, the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. I went through about 2/3 of a can, which is pretty good. A third of a can left. I'm going to do the wheels on the trailer, and I've got the bunks and the seat bases that came out, so that we'll be doing those pretty shortly. 7 days curing time, which is great because it goes in for its new Yami 90 next Monday, and they will be water testing that on the Tuesday, I'd imagine, so that'll be 7 days curing time. And yeah, I think it's time to hit the sack. Okay, so the last bit, and that's the seat bases and the bunk ends, and we're good to go. Should be pretty quick, they're all nice and clean, but I will show you how I apply it. Alright, so I just grab a clean rag. I've already washed these down as I mentioned, but I'll just give it a little bit of a wipe down. So grab our Nyalic, nice clean mixing tray. Don't shake, that it introduces bubbles into it, and that's the last thing we need. We'll probably start with that much. We might need a top up. So it's really just saturate your brush and then roll a lot of it out. Now you will get drip stains. So roll it out, and it's just a matter of rolling it on. So a cross hatch is probably the best.
So we go one direction, roll it on, and cover the other side. And the round end of the roller is good because it actually gets up against the sides there. We can squeeze that in a little bit. Just got to watch for drips at the end of it, but there's our crosshatch. Go back and forth, get a nice coverage. Smell is pretty strong, but I'm in a pretty well ventilated garage here. Up against the other side, and then we do the tops. And that's really all there is to it. It's not, you can see there, it's pretty easy to go on. Doesn't really take a lot. And just keep going until it's finished. That's it, not too difficult. I always thought it would be much easier to spray this than actually roll it, but apparently getting a good roll on it is the best way you do it, so that's what I've chosen to do in this instance. Get a good roll out. I bought some tape at the beginning of this process to tape things up, but it just wipes off with a rag. It's not the end of the world. I don't think it's going to hurt anything getting a little bit on the vinyl, or the rubber, sorry. We gave that a go. That's it. Now to do the rest of them and job done.
So this is a walk around of my Stabbycraft Frontier 1450. When I purchased it new, I gave the entire boat a coat of Nyalic. When I did this video, it had 180 hours on her and she was 18 months old. As you can see, it still looks great. The only precautions I took was to be mindful of fuel spills and ask any crew I had on board to wash their hands after applying sunscreen, as it will gum up a little in high contact areas. So if you want to find a little bit more out about Nyalic, give Jeff Melville a call. His number's listed here. This is just a grab from his website. Alternatively, you can get hold of him on Messenger. He's extremely responsive. I've had a lot of questions for him over the boats that I've done, and he's always gotten back to me straight away. He's usually on a mining site somewhere in Western Australia teaching them how to apply it, but he'll give you the time of day, and great bloke. So yeah, give it a go and contact him.